So, okay, in your instance, like we just agreed, most women in general would go ahead and just give out the Instagram just because, obviously, to gain the following or whatever. But how can the guy get past that? Like, he's gonna follow you. How will he know that you're gonna answer the DM?
Probably if I go back and I start liking your pictures as well, and if you're
Mm,
liking mine, and we're kind of doing that
okay,
little like
okay.
hi, not really hi.
Okay. So pretty much like if he follows you, you let him follow you, and then you don't follow him back, that he should know that he's not gonna go on.
It's probably yeah.
Okay.
It's probably a no go, and you're just not that person's
Yeah.
type, which is okay.
It's okay.
But
Okay. Now I just want to just make sure I get that across because like I want our subscribers to know that a lot of guys always think that, man, like she gave me her Instagram, but then I'm DMing the shit out of her and she's not answering, and like they don't. I want guys to understand that just because she gave you the Instagram doesn't mean that she was like really interested. She was just being nice, or like I said, majority of the time she's being nice, and I mean, why not gain the following? Like he's asking to get it. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're kind of liking each other's pictures, and maybe she posted a video and you like it, and maybe she'll go look at your videos, and maybe slide up on a DM or something
okay.
like that.
Okay.
But if the communication's only one way and you're just liking her stuff or you're just DMing her, then she's probably just not interested.
Okay. And then, would you say, honestly, obviously, you don't have to speak for yourself, but just in general, women that are in the modeling world and the agencies, are they more likely to be monogamous, or are they more tempted by, obviously, models are around higher profile men that can have higher status and stuff like that. Majority of the time, they're probably dating an average type guy, maybe a little bit more above average. So they're always around guys that might have more status than them, more money. Like, are women really tempted, like in the industry, to upgrade per se? Maybe.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can't speak for every model, obviously. I know for me personally, the status to me doesn't really matter.
Mm.
Can it be tempting? Sometimes, just because the whole Instagram couple type idea.
Okay.
Like you see those little
Yeah.
cute people at the gym, they're posting pictures, and
Yeah.
it's tempting. It is,
Okay.
but it doesn't mean that they're more valuable or that you're gonna make someone less just because they don't have a high profile.
Okay. Do you come across guys that they feel like that, like while they're trying to date with you and talk to you? Obviously, you're gonna be around other guys. Like, do you feel like men are like insecure when it comes to that?
I'm sure it can be insecurity, especially if say the person is a little bit better looking, which we all have someone who's gonna look better than us.
I mean, it happens to everybody. It's all around the world. That's why everybody tends to look, and they obviously go through people's pictures. They look.
Yeah. What's the part I couldn't hear? Sorry.
No, I said it's like real common. Like everybody looks. Like you walking somewhere, you see somebody attractive, you're outside while you're going through your pictures, photos, whatever it is. Like
yeah, exactly.
Everyone's always
and
attractive.
It could be anywhere. You're always gonna find someone more attractive. If you go to the club, there's gonna be a girl who's more attractive. But it's just between you and that person, and being confident within your relationship or your connection that you know that they're not going to do anything or pursue anything for someone else.
True. And real quick, you don't have to go into deep detail, but can you give a little bit of where your last relationship failed?
For my last relationship?
Yeah.
My last relationship.
How long were you guys together? Like, so you've been single for 5 years. How long were you guys together before you broke up?
Yeah, so me and my last situationship, we were together for almost a year. I was actually doing bottle service, and he was one of the security guards.
Okay.
So kind of in the same industry, I guess. Mm-hmm. And we just ended things because, we just didn't have the right mindset of where we wanted to go with certain things. We had different motives for where we're going in life. Neither one of us were really ready for a relationship. We were just like being the connection that we had with each other.
Okay.
So we just decided to end things before anyone got hurt. Basically.
So it was mutual?
It was a mutual thing. We just stopped. We just decided, it was not going to go anywhere. We were not going to be anything serious. And sadly, it is what it is.
So kind of sounds like was it more like less of a relationship and you guys were just kind of seeing each other?
like I said, we just liked each other to hang out. Like we just our connection was different. We would go out and date still. We would still, have honest kind of like conversations. We were really close friends, so we just knew our neither one of our situations were in the right mind or the right space to be in a full term relationship.
Okay. And right now, within this 5 years, no one has qualified? Like, not even close?
No, I mean there's been a few close ones. Just with when I was doing my school for surgical tech, I just never had time.
Okay.
It took up a lot of my energy. It took a lot of my time. I was always studying. I was up late at night, and I was doing bottle service at night. So I did not have any time at all to hang out with anybody.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
In that industry, though, like, say, between modeling and the club life and all stuff like that, who do you see or who do you feel like you see more in the club looking for somebody else, per se, cheating, the men or the women? Honest answer. 50-50 or?
I think it's 50-50.
You think 50-50?
Definitely, I do see a lot of men, but there's a lot of girls too.
Okay.
Yeah. Throughout the night, you'll just start seeing the 50-50 and how everyone just turns, after a couple of drinks, the little feelings change and you just see the difference in the vibe throughout the night.
Okay. So, what's question? For men, like this is you giving advice to men, would you recommend that men, if they're in a relationship, that they allow their girl to go to the nightclub and have a girls' night out?
Yeah, for sure.
So you think it's still?
I feel like if your relationship can't make it through your girl going out to the club and you're so worried that you're going to lose it to another man, then that relationship and that connection is not as strong as you think.
Okay.
You should be able to be confident with your person going out and confident that they're not going to do anything. And if they do, then it wasn't as serious as you thought.